Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Mattie and Liamo. Today's episode is quite a serious topic. We like to go a bit glib and satirical and jokey. We like to poke fun at things and crack jokes. But today we're talking about something very serious, and that something is feminism. The other day we made a video, and in that video we discussed a feminist blogger who she's a bit extreme. Would you say, Liam?
She's so extreme that I felt at first. Not so sure now, but I felt at first that she was trolling.
Yeah, I got the initial thing of that as well.
She essentially seems to have built her blog around the archetype of, almost like, I think I mentioned Carrie from Sex and the City.
Yes.
She's like a sex blogger. So it's like a sex blogger / angry feminist, man-hating cunt. I was going to say it's hard to take her serious. It's not hard to take her serious. It's hard to want to even debate what she's doing.
As Liam said a second ago, that you didn't want to give her the credit or you didn't want to interact with her.
Yeah.
But apparently I don't have that common sense because I decided to have a shot. I went into this knowing that this girl gets a lot of abuse about her physical appearance, which that's the easy route to go, is just to call her a fat bitch and tell her she's going to die from obesity or whatever. But I didn't think that was productive because that just gives her ammunition to say, look at how men treat me because I'm not a sex object.
That's exactly what she would say to that. And it's interesting that you brought up the term sex object, because essentially that's all she is in life. Yeah, she doesn't look like a sex object, like the Hollywood sex object, but her role, she just will bang anything.
And she admits to that. But not that she will bang anything, but she admits to being a sexually empowered woman, which obviously there's nothing wrong with owning your body and having sex because it's fun. My issue wasn't with her having sex. My issue was, we'll get into that, but basically her blog angered me the other day, and I felt the need to talk to her, see if I could get through to her, and have a genuine discussion with her. I wanted to have a debate with her because I thought this is an opportunity to actually see if someone is just saying something for shock value or if she actually means what she's saying, and she can give you evidence and she can back herself up and say, no, this is why I'm right, this is why you're wrong. But that didn't happen. So I took some screenshots. So here goes. So the title of one of our blogs is How to Fuck Your Husband. And yeah, in that blog, which we discussed the other day, we talked about the fact that literally she talks about giving her husband permission to touch her.
Yeah. So
she goes on about this and talks about it constantly, and how far they went, and criticizing his prowess in the bedroom and all of that stuff. And then she goes on to say that she strapped on a strap-on dildo and essentially anally raped her husband, is what I got from the piece. I don't know what you took away from the piece.
That was the gist. It was, I think rape might be a strong word, but if the genders were reversed, rape would be the obvious word. Because let's face it, he could have got away from her. How long did it take her to strap her on? He had time. He had time to run and leg it from the room, right? Mm-hmm. And also, a guy that's with a girl like this, he's obviously into getting put down.
So that tweet was posted 4 days ago, so around the end of August, and yesterday or Monday after we actually recorded the first video, but definitely it was a day or two ago, I sent her a tweet that basically I said, I'd just like to ask you, do you think that the hate you get could be because you're a bad person, not because you're a woman? Because she seems to take every criticism or every interaction that's negative towards her as being a patriarchal assault on her because she's a woman. It's not like this woman is being sold into sex slavery. She's a woman who's from San Francisco in America, a very liberal, open place, known for that, right? She looks happy, healthy, and she's attended university. She's married to a man who she, in her biography, says is the love of her life and her best friend. So she's obviously a very happy person in her life. Her response was, I'm a gender studies scholar, an activist. I'm a self-actualized / affirmed #body positive and pro-LGBT. I must be awful in capital letters to emphasize the fact that she is being sarcastic with me, in case I didn't get it. And my response to that was, that's it. I disagree with people's criticism of your appearance because there's so much more you should be criticized for. I sent another tweet to her, which I didn't get a chance to screenshot. It was essentially just me saying, I didn't say you're a bad person because of your achievements or whatever. Something along those lines. I'm saying you're a bad person because of the fact that you cheated on your husband.
Yeah.
Okay, that was her response. So her response to that last tweet was to say that, oh, there's hope for you after all. Maybe you're not sexist, but you're a misogynistic doofus. Then she went after my manhood and claimed I was a little boy, that she loves to laugh at little boys like me, and she could teach me a thing or two. And I'm not sure if that was in the bedroom or just in general, like cooking. Maybe she's into martial arts or sailing, something like that. I don't
Who
know.
knows?
Could be anything. Could be anything. So after that, which she deleted those 2 tweets, so I didn't get to screenshot them. And like I said, I only screenshot because she deleted those 2 tweets. So I said, wait, am I a misogynist because I have a penis or because I criticize the woman? I find it sad you can't engage in the discussion. Her response to that was, where's your criticism? Maybe I could give you a few pointers. Again, she was trying to goad me into insulting her weight, insulting her appearance, something like that. It was an attempt to kind of get me to live up to the stereotype. And I said, my criticism is for your lack of remorse for your infidelity and that you use feminism to say it's okay to cheat. She said, it's more nuanced than that. If you read my other posts, you realize how things were iffy with my husband. I said, people have problems, that's true, but you still cheated on him with no reference to whether he did the same to you. And if he did cheat, then he's as bad of a person as you. Your mistreatment of him can't be justified just because he's a man. Again, I'm trying to be as civil and as nice as possible while still telling her that I think she's an idiot. And her final response to me, and she hasn't replied to me at all since then, is, so mistreatment can be justified if it's a woman, though. How wonderful. Which you'll realise from the previous tweets I'd never mentioned anything like that.
She makes no mention of it in her blog. I'm not sorry for cheating. The whole thing is about cheating on the husband. She makes no mention of him cheating on her, from what I can see. And her bio, as you said, which is constantly on the right hand side of the screen, regardless of what blog you're reading, describes him as the ideal hubby. So,
the love of her life.
Mixed messages.
So my final response to her was, no, I didn't suggest that. You did. You assume that all men mistreat women. I was raised to respect women. You, on the other hand, have come to the conclusion that all men are bad. That was the final thing. She didn't respond to me after that. So I will be the first to admit that she does get frequently attacked about her appearance on, social media sites and things like that. And that's not right because, there's so much more you can say about her than going after her for her weight. Like,
here's the thing. She seems to me, I don't know whether you've noticed this, because you were saying about it was like she was trying to goad you into a fight. And
yes.
maybe that's why the conversation died, because she could see that you weren't the kind of person who could be goaded into a fight. And she doesn't get anything from that. I think this girl has spent her entire life trying to attract negativity so she can fight. You know what I mean? It's the same thing I would say about girls who go to Tesco's in their pajamas. They're not doing it because it's super comfortable. They're not doing it because they think it's stylish. They're doing it because they want somebody to make a comment. They want to hear somebody go. They want to hear somebody tutting, or they want to see somebody staring, so they can say, "What are you staring at?" And that's what I think this girl is. She doesn't have to tell the world about her cheating. Do you know what I mean? She can go ahead and cheat all she likes. She doesn't have to tell us. The reason she tells us isn't because she's trying to spread some sort of good word and make other women, oh yeah, she's living the dream. I'm going to start doing that. She's not trying to empower her, though. She just wants a fight.
Yes,
she wants to
she
get
does.
people to go. And you mentioned about she gets attacked a lot over her weight and whatever. Her profile picture, she doesn't have to show her whole body. In fact, most people don't. Unless it's a bloke who's ripped and he has his t-shirt pulled up like this. Fair play to him, more power to him, right? But most people, it's just a face shot. Because that's where your character is. Your character's in your face. Her character is in her body.
So, maybe it wasn't my place to get involved in another person's relationship and what she does, but that blog angered me.
I put it to you that if you write a blog and you have a link to your Twitter account, then you actively invite people to get involved in your love life.
Possibly.
And to debate the ins and outs of it. So, don't you ever apologise for that, Matthew.
I won't apologise, but I will say that this woman is everything that's wrong with the feminism. Yes, there you go.
Everything that's wrong with the wrong type of feminist.
Yes,
She embodies it.
Because there is I think feminism is, it's a great thing, if it's done right, kind of like communism. There is an undeniable fact that there is misogyny and there is,
of course,
sexism all around the world.
That's why you kind of need feminism. It's like feminism is a necessary evil. I don't always like it. I don't always like it, but it has to be there because there is sexism that needs fighting. So
yeah, this is essentially what I would like to say is an invitation, I suppose, to Miss Desiree Liebowitz, as she's known, to come on this show and debate me, and also to invite someone who she knows, a fellow feminist, something like that, because obviously she's not going to want to, be double teamed.
You don't think she could take the two of us on at once?
I don't know if she wants to be double teamed by any new. I really don't know if she can handle this.
Come on the
Yeah.
show.
Come on the show and let's
debate
talk
us.
about it. You tell us why we're wrong and tell us why you think it's justifiable to cheat on your husband. Because my issue isn't with your feminism. My issue isn't with the problems that you're having with your husband. My issue is that you are using feminism as a way to alleviate the guilt or the hidden guilt that you don't want to admit you're feeling for cheating on your husband, for being a bad wife. Because I am of the opinion that when you're married, that's not something you should do. If you want to sleep with someone else, get a divorce.
So I said pretty much the same thing a couple of days ago. I'm not one of these ones who looks down the nose at people who can't be monogamous. Fair play to you. If that's your lifestyle that you're into, that's more power to you. But yeah. I only like to see it when both parties are of a similar mindset. I don't like to see one person doing that and the other person thinking they're in a happy marriage. And again, from what she's hinted at, he's pretty much the same. It doesn't make either of them any better. They're still idiots staying together and pretending to have some sort of meaningful relationship, whereas they actually don't.
Well, then here we go. If she wants to bring her husband on, we'll love to have a conversation with him to see what he thinks and to see, is he, as bad a person as she is he cheating on her with other women? Like I said, my issue is solely with the fact that she is cheating and using feminism to get out of that. Because it's almost like saying you can't criticize Israel because of the Holocaust. So, I want everyone who has Twitter that watches these videos to tweet Miss Desiree. I'll tweet her myself. Liam's going to tweet her. The Mattie and Liamo account will tweet her and see if she wants to come on.
Give her a chance to air our views.
And we will
as if she needs us. Like, she has this popular blog read by probably thousands of them. Come on, our show. We'll give you a soapbox. You'll be seen by 12 people in Ireland.
Here we go, right? We'll even link people to the live stream of the conversation so she can't say we have edited it in any way or we've made it look bad, anything like that. Alright? So thanks for watching, guys, and share this video. Tweet Miss Desiree and tell her to come on the show and have a discussion with us. And we'll even the playing field. She could bring someone with her, a guest that she wants to have, so she doesn't feel like she's being ganged up on, like I said. Okay, by the big scary men who want to take her independence away. If I wanted to take your independence away, I'd smash your face in with a baseball bat, and that applies to men and women. Peace!